Why am I still
Kinda
loading?
All right.
What is this game and how do we play it?
Okay, here's how you play this. Oh, I have to figure out how many cards we draw. Hang on. Alright, we're saying 8 just because.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna shuffle the deck. Everyone take 8 cards. Zach, you're the first host, so grab this deck, shuffle it. So grab that top card. Okay, you can pick and flip it over. Okay,
Oh,
so you can choose either to be a politician or a caveman. Which do you want to be?
I'll take caveman.
Alright, so here's what we have to do. So, we're trying to sell a product to him, right, as a caveman. We have to combine 2 cards in order to create something. So I'm just going to make an example here, say like the tax booger, right? Then you say, all right, my product calls the tax booger, and then you try and sell it to Zach. Using just whatever you want. Any methods necessary.
That's simple.
You're just trying to convince him to buy it, and then at the end, Zach chooses one product. He chooses his favorite, basically.
Okay.
The hat corpse. So, Zach, you're a caveman, right? And you know when you're not in the cave and it's really sunny outside, you gotta squint and it's hot and you don't get any protection from your shade. Well, how are you supposed to make a hat without like feathers and shit and like you're dumb as shit because it's you're a caveman? So like, how are you supposed to make a hat? Well, I have the perfect solution for you. My product utilizes the natural resources around you, as in your dead friends, to make hats perfect for protecting you from the blinding sun. The corpses are scented, just so that you don't have rotting meat up in your nose. I can't think of any better solution to your blinding sun problem.
All right, well, that's all very good, but...
Do I have I have some questions?
Yeah, what's
Oh,
that?
sure, go for it.
So how are these hat corpses made exactly?
We find one of your dead friends, and put them in a grinder. We then take a mold and take the meat from the grinder and put it in the mold.
Just a quick question: where do you get the grinder?
The grinder?
Yeah.
Oh, we have 2 really big rocks.
Okay, that works well enough.
We have 2 really big rocks, and then we have this mold it's just a plate. It's a plate with a little circle in the middle.
What is a plate?
I don't know. It's like this slate.
So the main ingredient in this hat is meat, right? Like meat of my friends?
Yes.
So can I pick who I want the meat hat to be from?
Yes.
Okay, and can I also pick someone to be killed for the meat hat?
We are a fashion. Yeah, we're a fashion company.
Okay, so I have to kill the
Zach,
person.
we don't
to get
handle
the meat.
murder.
No, Zach, that's on you. Whether or not you take the corpse of your dead friend or you murder a friend specifically to make a hat, that's on you. They have no say in that.
Okay, so but if I bring you a corpse of someone I murdered, you'll make it into a hat?
Oh yes, of course.
Hey, they just make the hats, man.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
You're welcome.
All right, so that's all very well and good. But that's assuming that you're trying to protect yourself from good weather. I mean, a little sun never killed anyone, right? But you know what has
Skin
killed
cancer
people?
has.
Did I ask for your input? All right. You know what has killed people, right? It's horrible storms. That's like rain and shit. Like, you know, that can murder you. Well, thankfully, now that you have the storm radar, you'll never be caught in unfavorable weather again. The storm radar works like this. Basically, we give you a little like stone, like carved out like dish, sort of like a small bowl or a pot, but it's full of entrails of like wolves and stuff, right? And due to a special chemical that we place inside these entrails, they react and it starts to bubble and sort of congeal, right, whenever there's a storm. And the radar spreads out in like a 20-mile radius, right, with each side of the dish representing a 20-mile, 20 miles in either direction. And you can tell exactly where a storm's coming from by looking at where, the entrails congeal.
So this storm radar tells you exactly does it tell you when a storm is coming, like roughly how far away it is? Or does it just tell you the direction the storm is coming from?
It'll tell you the direction, how far away it is, and if you're smart, because like the center of the dish is where you are, right? And you can it's real time.
Yeah.
Right? So you can just sort of see when it's coming to you and how fast it's coming.
Ah, okay.
We're operating with limited technology here. It's not like we're Google. You
And
can't say, oh, the storm's going to be here in like 20 seconds.
but it gives you a rough estimate of when the storm's coming, right?
Well, it depends on how good your rough estimate is.
Question: What's the chemical?
What's the chemical?
Yes, I'd like to know this too.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We have a time machine. We went to the future, right? We took brain fluid from Elon Musk.
Oh my god.
Okay, well that's good to know. So this sounds like a pretty limited product because I can't imagine that he had a ton of brain fluid.
But here's the thing: time travel. If you just go back to the past and you just keep going further back in the past.
You keep getting
right?
brain fluid.
You can just keep taking brain fluid before the brain fluid gets taken.
Nice.
So we always just go like a second before we took brain fluid, and then we take more brain fluid.
Genius.
Yep.
Well, no, he's a caveman. He wouldn't know who Elon Musk is.
I mean, I'm a normal person. I don't know who Elon Musk is.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't he like the CEO of SpaceX?
All right, Philip. It's your
Okay,
turn.
Philip, you're next.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have 313 ping.
Well, you
Wait, no,
see,
can someone put down like 2 random things and I'll just pitch them?
All right. You're selling the muscle bridge.
The muscle bridge. Yeah, I have to think this down 30%.
Zach, hello. You are looking for. You don't want any of these pansy products from these weak, insufferable fools. You need to know. You need a product from a real caveman like me. Okay.
Cave Johnson.
My name is Booger Booger, and I have the perfect product for you. You are going to love it.
I am
Okay.
Ukrainian caveman.
I do not ask where I come from. It is very far away. But we have this thing for you today, okay? It is called Muscle Breach. It's our brand new
Wait, he went from Ukraine to Japan.
I speak many languages.
he's a
That's
traveling
not
caveman,
important.
Jack. He travels the world.
I am
I'm
a
a man of
traveling
many
salesman.
accents.
I also, what this product does, right? This product, you have a muscle.
Oh, now he's Polish.
It's so hard to make that. Okay.
Oh man, it's so hard not to change the accent you're doing every 10 seconds. Man, I really sympathize.
Have you ever wanted to go somewhere, like cross a creek or a canyon, but then there's piranhas in the creek, so you can't cross it?
Yes.
Oh no, what do you do? Well, I have perfect solution. It is the muscle bridge. When you take a piece of your muscle, right?
Just make
We
sure
have
you
a-
get the
we
knife
have a-
deep in there. Get a good
we have a
chunk.
testing kit, right? It's like you have a kit. It comes with all the scalpel. It comes with tweezers, and you just take a bit of your muscle, and it magically grows into a amorphous, self-replicating bridge that you can use to cross. Now, I must warn you, it is a bit slippery, and it makes squishing sounds, but as I can contest, and you can contest as well as cavemen, that is just the sound you want to hear on a nice day.
Yes.
The sound of slurping, smushing, muscle soup.
Call now and get a second one free.
Anyway.
I have a few questions for this.
Yes?
So, coming from the Egyptian tribe of Unabudu, I would like to know what kind of magic
Zach,
do you use
the
for this?
Egyptian cavemen?
Yes, the
Why not?
Egyptian cavemen.
Oh, well, that is a very good question. We do not use any black magic. It's perfectly good voodoo, right?
Ah,
We only get the finest voodoo from our most trusted shamans. You do not need to worry about as your gods having been disrespected. I can assure you that our voodoo is perfectly
oh,
god-free.
good. I'm glad it's not.
Recommended by
I'm
9
glad
out of
it
10
is
doctors.
not. It's not a patronum. Those my kingdom preferably hates.
No, you are fine, my friend. We are
Good.
We are a very wholesome society.
We do not believe in the abracadabras. So
Okay. We hate Harry Potter.
I
too.
see you are one of the well-respected cavemen from the tribe of Egypt.
no, we are the Egyptian tribe, Jack. Get it right. We call ourselves the Egyptians, the Hooga Boogas. Sorry for him interrupting. And roughly, what is the build time for this bridge? Roughly, how long does it take to magically create itself?
I would say about 4 to 6 hours.
What is an hour?
In Egyptian land, we only have millimeters.
Sunrise day.
It's a lot of time to cross a creek.
You guys invented calendars, didn't you?
No,
Yes, we're the ancient Egyptians who invented the calendar and predicted 2012 would be the end of the world.
Hour is.
Yes, us 2012ers would believe that's when the world would end, here in the Egyptian land.
Hark, I myself am a caveman from the tribe of United States. Of the family, Illinois.
Okay, what do you want, Zach?
Okay,
Zach.
the idea of knowing when a storm would come would be useful, but on the other hand, I really like the idea of murdering my enemies and making them into a hat. But the most relatable presentation is always the one that wins, and Philip just really touched me on an emotional level with his muscle bridge, because he just felt the most relatable, so I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Philip, you want to go now?
Sure, but you will have to pick me the card.
Are you a soldier or a beggar?
Oh, I'm a beggar. Please, I need something for my. I live in a barrel. I need food or something, or just money, or just alcohol.
Well, I'm gonna go first on this one. Truck, money. It is literally a truck full of money. Enough said.
I can't be trusted with money, you see. If I have money, I'll spend it on drugs. So
Well, you can. Well, the first, all we can.
I also
we
forgot to
give
mention
you.
I'm a
We give
raging
you.
heroin addict.
We
so
give you
I
a
can't.
free accountant with the purchase.
All right, I've got. No, Zach, you know what? I'll let you go first. Go
Oh,
first.
how sweet of you, Jack. Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna have to offer you something even better. Today we have a friend remote. Basically what this friend remote does is it allows you to make friends using a remote. Basically, you click a button and a friend comes over you and gives you something that you want because they're your friend and they want to help and support you. So you can go up and press that button on a random stranger and they'll walk over and be like, "Hey friend, would you like a big bowl of food and alcohol because you have a serious addiction?" And you'll be like, "Oh, I'm too drunk." And you'll be like, "Yes, of course, here you go." And then they'll walk away. See, with this, you can make any friend using this remote and get anything your heart desires in order to survive out in the wilderness by yourself as an alcoholic.
Zach, can I say I really appreciate that there's just a tinge of classism there.
Mm-hmm.
You did a real good job.
Thanks, man.
Oh, I can be like Adam Sandler from the movie Click.
No, it's different than that. In Click, he clicks the button to go forward or backward in time, and ultimately ends up dying a fat death on the rainy street. But in this, you'll just end up dying an alcoholic with friends from the friend remote.
That sounds perfect. Thank you very much, Zach.
All right, well, that's all great. But you know what you don't have? A horse story.
A horse story.
All right.
I'm intrigued.
Truck money. It's a truck full of money. Whatever. The friend remote. It's a remote you can use to make friends instantly. You know what a horse story is? This is the only thing that you'll ever use in your life. It's a story about a horse.
Amaze your friends with this story about a horse. Make millions
Free of charge.
instantly.
Free of charge. I'll read Chapter 1. Alright, ready? Here. Chapter 1.
2.
There was a beautiful black horse, and its name was Black Beauty. Black Beauty went out and ate lots of grass because he was a horse. I think horses eat grass. One day, the horse went to the supermarket and needed to buy some Hostess cupcakes. I don't know, man. I'm right.
I like the friend remote, please. As soon as
Like the friend remote.
Can we just get this over with, please? I don't have time. I have to beg on the streets. Just
You can be a magician or
No, that's a mortician. Thank you very
mortician.
much.
I prefer magician.
Am I a mortician or a sorority girl?
Sorority.
Sorority girl.
Sorority, whatever.
What are you gonna be?
I'm a mortician.
You're okay. Wait. So morticians. Wait. What do they do just to make sure?
They're like grave. They handle the dead.
Okay. Cool. So Aviv, as a mortician, you probably have lots of issues of not finding enough dead people because people just seem to be dying less and less today with modern medicine, right?
Sure.
So why
you
not?
know what? I have been noticing that.
Why not make your job just a tad bit easier by getting a disease bag? Basically, this is just a bag filled with diseases that you could just give on to other people so they die faster. You know, when more people die, you make more money. You get more jobs because more people die due to this disease bag. What do you think of that, Aviv?
It's like, I like to imagine you go into like a funeral home and they give you a little gift bag and it's just like filled with disease.
You know, you'd be like, one moment you could be like, hey, I really think I could use some more job time right now. Bam, here's some Ebola. Just spread that around a bit. That'll just, woo!
Zach, I think you just created the new Batman supervillain, the Mortician.
The mortician.
He throws around his
Mortician
disease
has been down on
bag.
his luck. People are dying less, so he just decides to kill people to business.
Yes.
Alright, your turn, Jack.
One issue that morticians have is, you know, when they go out to bury bodies, you know, in movies and stuff, it's always raining during the time of the funeral.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the ground's soggy. There's mud everywhere.
Oh
you know,
my God, yeah. I
it's
gotta
a
always.
cemetery, so it's covered in grass. You're
I
stepping
gotta
in the
ruin
mud.
my.
You gotta bring extra socks to work, all that stuff. Well, you know what? You need the fan boots. What they are is they're ventilated boots, right? So as you're stepping around, getting water on your boots and stuff, they'll constantly dry your feet off, right? Not to mention, they have both a heating and a cooling feature, right? So if it's like a summer rain, right, you're going to want to cool off your feet because it can get really hot depending on where you are. Or if it's, you know, like a really cold rain, you just turn on that heating and suddenly, you know, your feet are dry and they're warm. You know, it's everything a mortician could want.
That sounds incredibly nice.
Except for a disease bag.
That's everything a mortician would need except for a disease bag.
Alright, you ready to play, Philip? Yay! What
A crown music.
You got music crown. Or the crown, the music crown.
A music crown. Well. Well.
Good luck marketing that to him.
Okay. Have you ever been
sorority girl,
out in the
sorority girl.
field just burying someone, and then all of a sudden you just hear like a massive gathering of marchers and paraders and those freaking
God, don't you just hate it when the 4th of July parade goes right by you when you're trying to bury someone? They're like tossing candy into the grave and you're like, come on, this is a dead person.
Hey, I'd just like to point out that a parade's a great time to use the disease bag.
Go on.
well, it's so noisy. You can't keep your head together. How are you going to bury all these bodies when you can't even think straight, right? We have developed this new technology. It's called the music crown. What you do with it is you put it on your head, and all music will instantly go away. Except you can play your own music. It's like
So headphones! You're selling him headphones!
iPod, and a USB jack, so you can connect it.
Does the USB connect to a rock?
It's very fashionable.
So basically, it's like just normal headphones, except it makes you look like even more of a jerk, and this is because you're literally wearing a crown.
I mean, if you're using a disease bag, you'll already be a pretty big social ostracite. So
I'm sorry, but I gotta go with the fan boots.
Hey, the only actually useful one.
Oh yeah, no, a disease bag would be awful for a mortician.
Look, I get plenty of business. There are still plenty of people dying, and I'm afraid of catching a disease from the
Exactly.
my bag.
If he was not a mortician but a Hitler, maybe then the disease bag would come in handy. But since he's actually, you know, someone who's trying to follow the law. Alright, I'm up.
Are you a hostage or a secret admirer?
Admirer.
You're a secret admirer?
Yeah.
I bring to you the freedom shovel. you know how you're a secret admirer. You got someone who you really love, but you don't have the courage to go to their house and, you know, ring the doorbell and give them that box of chocolates that you bought for them for Valentine's Day. Well, don't worry. I have the perfect solution for you. It's called the freedom shovel. All you gotta do is walk up to the person you like, whack them on the head, and drag them to your house. Tie them up in the basement and give them the candy there. And the best part is...
They can't escape!
They can't escape!
I'm just gonna go ahead and discard.
Okay, I got one, Jack. So what's something that girls really, really like? No, not penises. They love a nice big pony. So what are you going to use to get them that pony? A pony magnet. Now, what you're going to do is hold up the pony magnet, and ponies will just come to you. And a girl just loves a guy with a ton of ponies, like 400 ponies surrounding them, right? The girl can walk up, pet the pony, and blam!
Yeah, this pony magnet will drag ponies from 600 miles.
Yeah, no, it'll get within a 10-mile radius, so it'll just attract ponies, and, you know, a girl can just walk up, pet the pony, and bam, she's a happy camper. Then you can ask her out.
Incredible.
Is that how you did it, Zach?
No, I used my pet rabbit. Okay, next.
Alright, Philip, you have to pitch the pen lace.
Philip, you can choose the order. The words are pen and lace.
Yeah, so I lost, but if you want just a pencil or pen, whatever, with a bit of lace attached to it, you can write notes on it or some shit. I don't know. Give them the point.
Okay. What do you want, Jack?
Definitely not the freedom shovel.
I don't understand what's the problem with the freedom shovel.
Definitely not the abduction shovel. Not the frilly pencil. Literally my only option is the pony magnet. Alright, so you're either a picketer, what's that?
A protester.
Protester. Picketer, protester, same shit. Or a dumpster diver.
I'll take protester.
Alright, Zach. Civil disobedience. I knew it was in your blood.
Yep, it's been in my blood since I was a small wee child.
Alright, well, I'm relying completely on shock value for mine.
Okay.
So, you want to go first?
Okay. So, Zach, of course you're a protester, and the only thing that the protester wants is the truth.
Yes.
They want the truth, which of course means that they want whatever they believe in to be true. So, I have the perfect product for you. The truth.
Ooh.
Bread.
Oh.
It's so, you know, you got all your protesting friends. All you gotta do is buy the truth bread, split it into however many parts you need to split it in, and then you throw it. You just throw it, and when it hits someone, it'll make them tell you all of their dirty secrets, so that you have all the validity you need to protest without a problem.
So if I throw this at, like, my ex, I can find out why she hated me.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have an ex.
It was a hypothetical for a joke! Take a joke!
Yes. Okay. Anyways, that was my product. It was absolute shit.
Well, Zach, everyone knows that, you know, your protesting it's a media game, right? Your goal is to win the public to your side, and you have to do that by appealing to the media, by appealing to people's, you know, common sense and to, you know, their empathy. You want people to empathize with you. And how do you do that? Well, one surefire way to do it is the family tragedy.
All right.
Anyways,
Explain the family tragedy to me, Jack. How would I go about this?
I mean, I don't think you can get any more plain with what the family tragedy is. I don't understand how
You
you're
call us. We'll create a family tragedy if you don't.
Is there like
have
a
one
6-step
already.
program to this, Jack, or like how does this work exactly? Like, do I need to go through the steps like buy the gasoline,
like,
pour it in the house,
literally.
light it with the match, burn the house down, stab any survivors? Is it like that, or
Okay, no, it's a little bit more sophisticated with like
Okay.
that. So you tell us who your enemy is, right? Who you're trying to protest,
yes?
right? And we will slaughter your family and destroy your enemy.
Ah. So like you'll set it up so it looks like my enemy or the person we're protesting against did it. So like if I was like I want to get Trump out of office, right? Get Trump out of office. You'd go up to you'd pretend like he murdered my family and the president murdered a random family, right?
I would personally come to your house and murder everyone in your family, then place, evidence that suggests Trump was the perpetrator.
Philip still needs to place his product. It's gonna have to be better than murdering my
it's
family.
the truth beard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't even know you can't even read your own product. I think we're gonna have to disqualify you.
No. Hang on. Go back. Here's the thing. So you're now selling the truth beard, but it's actually bread.
What?
So you're selling a product called the Truth Beard, but it is actually truth bread because that's what you described in the product as. So congratulations on that marketing disaster.
So, Mr. Protester.
Yeah.
Can I call you Smith?
Sure, call me Mr. Smith.
I don't even know your name. What is the biggest problem when it comes to protesting? Right?
Not enough porta potties?
Police violence.
No. It's not the riot gear and the tear gas. It's not the lack of food.
You didn't address the porta potties comment.
Of water. It's just getting tired out, right?
Yeah.
Protests take a long time.
Like minutes, even.
Well,
Is that really how long you think protests?
how long you protest? 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah, when I protest by writing my YouTube comments, it takes like minutes at most.
Exactly.
wow. Well, that kind of ruins my product, sir. Anyway, my product is called the Sleep Tank. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're just out protesting. It's getting dark. Everyone's leaving. But no, you want to show the world you're the most dedicated protester. You are so willing to go to your cause that you're gonna stay out there all night. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring in your car. You're gonna attach it to your sleep tank to it. It's like
So
a little
is it like
trailer.
septic tank or like blow stuff up tank?
Imagine a caravan, right?
Like
it's a
with camels and
repurposed
stuff, right?
silo, and you put it on its side, and you can, and it's purpose. It's got a bed, a hammock. It has everything you need to live for 100 days at most. It's your own bunker if they decide to attack South Korea or something like that. North Korea, that's the bad one. Anyway, you will love the sleep tank. 'Cause what's not to love about it?
Yeah, that's the bad one.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give my money to the family tragedy. I feel like that's just the most effective way to get my point across.
All right, Philip, are you prepared? You are a rock star or a beach bum. Which one?
Oh, it's me again. I've transitioned to the very tropical place in California. Come sell me your drugs, heroin. Go.
Okay, so you're ever sitting on the beach, right? One day, and you get really hot because sometimes the beach can get hot, right? And you're thinking, what if I could use some more liquid or something? Well, you want some moisture definitely to make it nice and cool. So we got yourself today a moisture jacket. And so what you do is
That
you put...
sounds so uncomfortable.
So what this jacket is it's a cool, wet jacket that you put on that makes you colder rather than warmer. Yeah, so basically it sucks in the sunlight, it goes through and puts in nice, cool moisture into your suit, or into like your jacket, so it gets nice and cold, so you're not steaming hot on the beach. Instead, you just have a wet shirt on. Jacket. It's a jacket. It's a wet jacket. Any questions?
Yes.
None. None for me.
How does the water stay cold? Where does it come from?
When the sunlight sucks it in, it goes through the jacket, through a scientifically engineered stuff, and comes out cold. And as long as you keep the jacket zipped up, all the moisture stays inside, staying cold rather than heating up.
But where does the water come from? That's my question.
From the sunlight. The sunlight goes into the shirt. It's a really big jacket, okay? It goes through a mechanical thing. You know the game Mousetrap, right? It's kind of like that, I think. I don't know. The scientist designed it.
Like a sort of Rube Goldberg.
Yeah. It goes through a Rube Goldberg machine in the jacket and comes out as moisture. Nobody knows how it works except for the few scientists who made it, who are now dead because I killed them to hide the secret.
Yeah, it operates using a perpetual energy.
Yeah. What happened was
me.
the scientists who made it, I showed them the disease bag to make sure they couldn't tell anybody else.
That sounds kind of bullshit.
I have a question. How do I know that no mammoths were hurt in the creation of this film?
How do you know this isn't a movie? What? Okay, next question.
Sounds like it came out of the movie.
The moisture jacket?
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
didn't. It came out of the scientists' brains who are now dead due to the disease bag.
Yeah, sounds like a movie plot. All right, so he's a beach bum, right?
Who would make a movie about a moisture jacket? That'd be the stupidest movie ever.
The sad thing is I'd probably go to the theater and pay money and watch it.
Well, Zach, you're Zach, though. That would be a selling point for you.
Well, yeah, it'd be unique.
It's a movie about something stupid. Let's go watch it.
So you're a beach bum.
Correct.
I have the perfect product for you. It's the robot vest.
Oh, what?
And it's literally it's a vest with an AI, and it has multiple features, including air conditioning, sun tanning, umbrella mode, towel mode. So just after you go to the beach, you can towel off using your jacket. It's got tons of cool features to help you do your beach bumming.
I mean, already a vest is much more fitting of summer conditions on a beach rather than a giant clunky jacket. So, but here my question again is, how much does this cost? It sounds very high-tech and expensive.
No. You see, we need people to test it out. It's we've tested it out on rats and sheep and mice, and it's been completely safe, so you don't have to worry about it. But we need a few people, a few humanoids, to test out the jacket, and so we can give it to you for absolutely free.
Oh,
That sounds like a terrible marketing plan. Go on.
alpha tester, but you're not really selling it to me. You're just making me test to make sure.
Well,
it's
I mean, no. I mean, after it's been perfected on you, we'll sell you the vest again, but at a 90% discount. So instead of $1,000, it's only $100.
This sounds like a scam.
I have no self-esteem and I am very ignorant, so I think this is 100% legit. But this sounds like it would be made out of metal. Would it be heavy?
No. Okay, no. It's not anything like that. It's literally, imagine your microwaves and your watches and your phones and all that sort of stuff.
I don't have any of those.
Well, shut up.
Go on.
They've got microchips in them. This is just a jacket with a microchip in it with a couple of extra features programmed into the microchip, which then controls the things like the air conditioning, the toweling, the umbrella mode, stuff like that. All in one easy package.
Now, I feel like I would get robbed while I'm sleeping. I live in a very troublesome neighborhood.
It's got a deterrent system. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Ooh. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
If anyone tries to put it on except you, it will explode.
Oh.
Yeah, just keep adding features.
That seems like...
Wait, so you managed to shove this all into
So
a
did
vest
we
for
forget-
only $1,000?
Did we forget that he's supposed to be a beach bum?
How did this work exactly? Like,
It's a beach
technically
jacket.
speaking.
It's a robot vest.
Wow.
I don't fucking know, man.
Sounds good to me. Who's
Alright,
next?
Philip. I'd just like to say I really love this Ukrainian everyman character you've seen have created.
Oh god.
Alright, dude, you're a fellow beach bum. And if there's one thing I know about fellow beach bums, is that we have a disposable income. But it's
He
not,
just said he's poor.
it's not that disposable. You don't want to pay taxes. That's lame-o.
That is true. I hate taxes.
Wouldn't it be convenient if you could dodge taxes and get a sick tan at the same time? Well,
No
now
way.
you can with your tax cream. Apply the tax cream all over your sick-looking pecs, dude. And not only will you dodge the IRS, but you'll also block those harmful UV rays from the sun.
Now, how will this repel the tax collector when he comes to my shacky hovel house?
Wow, dude, you're lame-o. We're living in 2017. This isn't the Middle Ages. The tax collector's not coming to your house. Just put on the tax screen, dude, and the IRS will look the other way.
That's approved.
My God. I feel like you should have the title of beach bum. You are so much more experienced at the accents I can.
Am I a dictator? A prom date. Are you fucking serious?
Those are just like polar opposites.
I'm a dictator.
Can I go first?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Mein Führer, you have many enemies, yes?
Yes.
Well, here's what you need, mein Führer. You need the tattoo shield. Yeah? Many assassins come for you every day, mein Führer. Hail Hitler.
Just because I'm a dictator doesn't mean... Alright, go on.
What?
Don't
Mein
worry
Führer.
about it.
With the tattoo shield, it will be permanent protection from your enemies, mein Führer.
Permanent, unremovable protection.
I mean, mein Führer, what? You want us to, like, put a pansy tattoo on you that'll wash off in a day? No, mein Führer, this is a permanent tattoo.
Okay, I get it.
Mein Führer, this is adamantanium tattoo. We literally put a giant shield on your chest, made out of metal. It's metal. It's not ink. What do you think we're pansies? Anyways, that was garbage, so I'm just gonna go ahead.
Okay, Philip, do you want to go or can I go?
You can go.
Okay, Jack, I'm gonna need you to put down an object for this one. Could you possibly find some sort of vase or cup or something along those lines? That'd be
Oh
great.
yeah, sure. Give me a moment.
Okay, thanks.
Here you go, Zach.
That
What the fuck is that?
it's a magic vase. Okay, Aviv, I'm gonna need you to before we start this I need you to quickly rub this object for me.
I rubbed it gently.
Okay, thank you for rubbing. Okay. Hello, I am Genie, here to help you today with your the thing you want most as dictator. Today I have future desire. So when you rub the special magical vase, you will have the chance to make a wish for any future desire that you want. This vase that is being sold will grant you the wish of my genie, which
I
is
wish for a
myself
hot dog.
as the genie. So, as a
I
dictator,
wish
what would
for
your
a hot
future
dog.
desire be?
Hot dogs.
Yes, as you wish. I will get
my
you.
My wife is pregnant, and she's got a craving for hot dogs, and I can't fucking stand her right now. I just need a hot dog.
A hot dog, a simple hot dog. That will be your wish. If you buy my product, I will get you a hot dog.
Oh, okay, that's a pretty good deal. All right.
All right, Hitler, you better not poison your wife's hot dog. I know you're trying to kill everyone.
Use that disease bag. All right, Philip.
Oi, esse! Hello, I'm coming to you to sell you a great product. You won't find anything like it. I come from a banana republic, and here, one thing we've learned is the best way to oppress peasants.
It's with the stick whip.
The stick whip. It is.
I don't even need to hear it. I don't even need to hear it. It's that just one.
Oh,
Here you go.
You know exactly what it means.
There you go. That just one.
Vampire or a hitchhiker? I'm a vampire.
Okay.
Hey, you're a vampire, right?
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever gotten bored of having nothing but blood all the time?
No,
Like-
I haven't yet gotten bored of immortality.
Like, there's only 3 types, though. Like, don't you wish you could have something different sometimes? Something that would still grant you immortality. That would still grant you immortality, but taste different than the 3 different blood types. 4 different blood types.
Sure. I guess.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're very
Just
enthusiastic.
because I need to drink blood doesn't mean I can't eat anything else. I mean, I enjoy a good hamburger just like everyone else.
Well, okay. Well, I guess fine.
Did that ruin your
Instead of giving you life meat, I guess I'll just give you. I guess I'll just give you life dirt. There you go. You're welcome.
Alright. I'm going to now sick my armies of the undead upon you. Here's a ghoul, and a skeleton knight, and another skeleton knight, and another skeleton knight, and a vampire. And another vampire. There's a ghoul.
Okay, stop. You're gonna like the board.
There's a ghoul.
Oh my god.
It's already.
And just for good measure, you can have the Zoker. I mean the Cyclops too. Ooh, Darkness Warlord. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Philip, you wanna go?
Sure. Hello, my unholiness. I've come to with you with the offer.
You're still Ukrainian?
No, I am actually Romanian.
Oh,
Everyone
even
knows.
better.
Vampires come from Transylvania.
Yes, in Romania.
Do you know what's the hardest bit of being a vampire? It's,
Yes, I do.
It's just blending in with society, right? You want to go to the general store. You want to grab some egg and cheese.
I want
and
to go
they're
work
like,
out at the Life and Body.
at the gym, and they're like, "Oh no, it's a vampire! Burn him at the stake." Why do they have to be so insensitive? Why can't they just accept who you are? Well,
As a murdering vampire.
well, I know the biggest problem. The problem is you give yourself away too easily. You can't let them see you. You have to be disguised. And you know what the worst is? The worst is those shiny mirrors.
I
Because
think
they
I heard
see
a Disney song about this. What was it? Like Let It Go?
right through you. But thankfully, I have the mirror bracelet. And how the way it works is you simply put it on, and every mirror in the area will be foggy. So even if they look into it, they can't see your reflection. No one can see their own reflection because it's foggy.
Your description of this product took 4 seconds. But your setup took about... Zach, do you have anything better for me?
Oh yes, of course I do. I gotta get. Hello, fellow vampire. I've come to solve all your problems. So, assuming you live in a 19,
Transylvanian vampire.
assuming you live in a 17th century castle like the rest of us, I have a very good offer for you. So now, in your 17th century castle is quite old. Am I correct?
No, I'm an American vampire.
I'm assuming you're at least in an old house because it really sets the mood quite nicely.
No, I live in a apartment building.
Wow, wow. Can you just
I work
live in a small resident home at least? Because that would be very
Devil is a
effective.
part-time-
I live in New York. The cost of living is so high.
Oh,
Minimum wage, and I barely manage to pay rent. Anyways.
well, maybe you should consider getting a second job in construction because that would work very well with my product. So today I'm here to bring you the power hammer. So basically what the power hammer is.
So basically, it's a power hammer.
It's a Yes, it's a power hammer. You can use it to repair things in your house/apartment. Blah blah blah. I've come to bring you the power hammer.
There you go. There's a vampire. We're done.
Oh my god.